So, yeah, tell me if you're ready, then I will do a countdown.
I'm ready.
Cool. So, three, two, one, go.
All right. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to Kirby Air Ride, boys and girls. Good morning, if it's, in the morning for you, which it might not be, but that's okay. Because, welcome to Kirby Air Ride. Today we're going to be streaming, or doing the marathon run of all tracks, which, you're perceptive. You're right. It's all the tracks. Okay. Not only that, but it's all the tracks in air ride mode. There are three main modes in this game: City Trial, Top Ride, and Air Ride. And most people know this game. Whoa. Most people know this game for the City Trial mode. But here I'm going to show you the beauty and elegance that is air ride mode. You know, for a while I used to be a city trial boy myself, but I was converted a couple months ago, and I just never got back since. So yeah, today we're gonna be doing this, and we're gonna be going super speed. I have a lot to talk about in the beginning, but first I want to mention something that's coming up here that I'm gonna be doing that is a little swag. First of all, I got that jump, which is kind of hard to do, and I got that, which is good. I'm gonna be doing a glitch here that I could die and fall in a pit, and everything could be over. Okay, I mean not everything, but a good amount of things. But I'm gonna do it because I want to show it off. All right, here. You ready? No! Rip. Okay, so that's a thing called a zip. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. In this run, we're going to be seeing a multitude of different speed vehicles. The first of which that we're seeing right now, which is the scooter, and what we just saw in Fantasy Meadows, which is the rocket. So I'm gonna try that thing again. That was a glitch called that. We call it the zip, which is a thing that it's a term that gets tossed around a lot in speedrunning. So I wish we found a better name for it, but that's okay. It's just the only thing that makes sense, I guess, name-wise. But basically what it is you spin into a wall at a certain angle, and you can boost on that wall. And then when you boost, here, I'll try to show it off here. I kind of did it. You, end up boosting down it. Oh my jeez, man. I screwed up again. I better get it this third time, or I'm not going to be impressed with myself. I'm going to be emotionally unstable for the rest of the run. And no one wants that. But yeah, basically, the reason why that's failing is because I need to release it better, or I need to release it sooner, and I keep screwing up because I'm just the worst. I'm just the worst at this game. But yeah, I do it right there too. In the next level, we're going to be doing it a lot more. But yeah, basically what you do is you zip alongside a straight-edged wall, and what I'm trying to do there is zip down that little bit of wall and then release it right before the wall ends, and then I'll end up in that top cubby hole. But we keep dying, man. Oh my god, I can't even get the rail. What is happening? But yeah, so welcome everybody. I will explain how. Oh well, you never got to see it, and I apologize. That's my fault. I ruined the experience for you. You were gonna see something amazing, and now nothing. This actually went really awfully, but that's okay. That's okay, because we're all having a good time. We're all just having just a great time. Yeah, that's actually really bad, but that's okay. Next, we are going to Sky Sands, and I will explain a little bit about this game and how it works. So, like I said before, a lot of people know this game from the City Trial mode. And basically that was big sandbox mode. You play with your friends, and you can fight them and get power-ups and stuff and do just a bunch of wacky things. But this is the air ride mode, which is the main racing mode. And that a lot of people probably played a couple times and were like, oh, this stinks. Well, I'm here to tell you that it does not stink. No, I was the same. I really liked the City Trial mode back in the day, but I think the air ride mode has a lot of tech to it in a speedrunning way, and I will... Dude, Bulk Star. I actually don't use Bulk Star, but there are people who do in one level, and I'll talk about that when we get there. I like that. Shouts out to Bulk, man. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, but there's a lot of tech that's in this run. and I'll explain the controls. So you got your two main controls, right? You got your toggle, your control stick that you use to go around, and there's also the D-pad that we use for the zips that I was talking about earlier, and that I just showed off successfully, I believe, in that tunnel. Whoa! Okay, that could happen. Oh, and I'll do right now. Oh, look at that! Look at that speed. I kind of screwed it up, but you get the gist. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not nervous. Yeah, I usually just talk a lot. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that, man. Butter, dude. Nothing but butter. The dream, dude. Nothing but the dream. But, what was I saying about controls? Oh yeah, so that's how you like move Kirby, and then like I said, the D-pad we use for the zips. I'm not using it much in this level, but I use it for like that last one, and you know, whatever other scooter levels I'm going to learn the strats for in the future. Right now, me and a couple other top runners in this game, whoops, screwed that up, are learning the fastest strats for this game, like all the IL strats and stuff. So we're basically revamping all of our movement and strats, and that goes for this level too. So far I've only gotten through 3 levels, but we're getting to it. And then your A button is like, that's your bread and butter, man. That's your button. That does everything. It does the boost, it does the brake, and it also, yeah, that's actually all it does. Oh, it also activates like switches on the ground and other like there are speed boosts on the ground. There's like green boosts that we'll get to. So yeah, there's that. Let's see, anything else about? No, you could also use L. L works the same as A, but it's a lot slower of a button press. Oh, I tried to do a pro strat. That would have blown all your minds. I screwed it up, like everything else in this run. Who would have figured? But it's okay, man. It's all right. We're still going speed. We're still having the time of our lives. But yeah, what else? So yeah, so that's how the game controls. So far we've gone through 3 tracks, and now we're on to Frozen Hillside, and using everyone's favorite air ride, the Slick Star. It's actually the fastest on this level, which is why we use it. But a lot of people hate it, including I used to hate it too. I've come around to it. I don't mind it anymore. But yeah, it's really confusing. Basically, I'll try to explain it to the best of my ability. But you like boost to the side, and oh, see, that was good. I did the pro strat, but I didn't have a sword or fire. You need sword or fire to cut through that big ice chunk. But yeah, what you do is boost to the side. Basically, when you start boosting, you keep boosting in the direction that you started boosting, and then you can release your boost in whatever direction, and Kirby immediately goes in that direction. So that's why it's good for this level, because this level is very, very turny, very curvy. So it's good for that. And this is the only level it's good on, though, which is strange. I really appreciate this, how this game was designed, how like a bunch of, oh yeah, when we go fast, there might be a couple pixels. I apologize. This is in 60 FPS, so I've been trying to stream in 60 FPS recently, so it doesn't look like my capture card is a microwave oven, which it might be. But yeah, so that is Slick Star. It's annoying to learn at first, but hey man, if anyone else wants to learn this game, I have made a bunch of tutorials recently, so if anyone wants to do that, they are around, or you can message me or whatever. All right, so that was the only level that was kind of decent, but that's okay. The other ones were all right. See, now we're getting into the levels I practiced a lot more. The first 3 levels I just learned all like, not new strats, but optimized them recently, so I'm still a little, they're not super muscle memory yet. But yeah, so what else immediately on my mind? I could talk about the power-ups. So I already talked about the controls in this game, but there's also a bunch of power-ups as we've seen so far. The best of which is the one that we have right now, the sword power-up. Then there's also the enemies that don't give you the power-ups, like those gnats, which I believe are called Bronto Burps, and these strange eyeball men. they don't give you power-ups, but they are still good because in this game, if you kill an enemy, you get a speed boost. If you suck up an enemy, it counts as killing them, so you get a speed boost there. And that was pretty good. That wasn't bad. Whoa! So right here, I'm in the dirt, see? This game also has parts in the ground or parts on the ground or sometimes like on a ledge that are like usually a darker shade than the rest of the than the rest of the track, and that will slow you down like that just did there. Also, there's a guy right near me, which is another power-up that I really don't want to get. Did I get it? No, okay, I'm alright. Jeez. That power-up is the bird power-up. You don't want the bird power-up. Sword is the good one. Bird power-up, it's the bad one. You don't want that. But yeah, there's like little dark spots in each level, and those dark spots are what will slow you down. Like in here, it's the dirt. In Fantasy Meadows, it's just like darker grass and whatnot. Also, this is the fire level, in case you can't tell. It's a little hard to tell. Now, another cool thing is on these big green boosts that are on the ground, you could get a double boost by just mashing, basically, by tapping A pretty quick, and that's what I will be trying to do. Also, there is a strat that I guess I didn't get to show off, which is fine, that you could boost on that rail if you aren't going to make the good cycle, and which I didn't. Once I didn't make the good cycle. You want to get in the middle of, you remember there was like 3 branching paths? You want to get in the middle of them. And then there's also 3 branching rails. You want to get in the left one, with Rocket anyways, which is what we're using. To explain a little bit about Rocket... Oh, no, this is not the last time we're going to see it. In the new run that I'm trying to learn all the new strats for, this would be. But we actually do it in 2 more levels, so I will explain it there, I guess. This is, however, the last time we will see our good pal, the wheelie scooter. Oh, yeah, this is also a GameCube game, if you guys didn't know. I'll try to do the zip again. Oh, look at that butter. Oh, it's so good. This is the last wheelie scooter track for this run. Like I said, basically wheelie scooter is like the fastest, but it's really hard on the other levels. But recently we've all been. It's like phase 2 of Air Ride. We're trying to just become the GOAT, right? We're just trying to become the Air Ride GOAT right now. And so we're going to be learning all the, really hard strats. And I'm working on it. It just, it takes a while. Earlier I mentioned the ILs, I believe, but the Japanese players, they have a big IL leaderboard, which is where they got all the world records and stuff, and where we know that Wheelie is our Lord and Savior and stuff like that. So, that's basically where we're getting all the strats. Oh, no. So if you miss that rail, it's like 5 seconds. Unless you do that. Oh. Craigasm, boys. But yeah, so that's currently what I'm doing. And I got the Ferris wheel. What? Just good. Great. Okay, see that guy is another bird. You don't want him, man. I used to call him Jimi Hendrix. I don't really know why. I guess it kind of looks like it because Kirby gets like a little headdress. I don't know. Don't ask me why I do the things I do. But yeah, what else about them? Oh yeah, but if you want to see great Kirby speed riding, fast as heck action, go to Speedrider. It's not .com. Just look up Speedrider in Google, and you'll be able to find it. That is their leaderboard. Okay. Sorry, I screwed up the zip there because I have to move down to the D-pad, and my fingers weren't quick enough. I missed it again! Oh, but see that? There was like a little, like, ledge in the ground, and I could have got that ledge to save myself. Kind of screwed up. That's my fault. There's no one to blame but myself. Oh, I missed it. Somehow I avoided it. That's amazing. Now, this level is a level that we actually also use Scooter in, that we will in the new strats. But there's a couple zips that I don't do because they're kind of hard. I just need to practice them and stuff. Thank you, Matt posted it. That's what it is. Yeah, speedrider.show. It's pretty cool. And the index one is the English one. Yes. All right, cool. There you go. So check that out if you just want to. If you want to just be amazed and wooed like a giddy schoolgirl. And woo! If you want to be Ric Flaired. Oh. Good stuff. Yeah, you want to be slick Rick, that's where you need to go. So that's that. Okay, now I'll explain Rocket. We have one more track with Rocket after this. Whoops. But this is Rocket. So basically, Rocket, what you want to do is you basically want to boost, and once you get your boost going, you don't want to hit any walls. That's the main strat behind it. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do. Right now I have Plasma, which I don't want to do, but that's okay because I want to get Needle, but I could get that guy right there. I usually get the first Needle in the first lap. Okay, hopefully I remember in the second lap I have to get that same Needle I just got. This lap is also very cycle-based because there's a lot of wheels. I didn't talk about all the power-ups. I actually kind of just talked about Bird and Sword, but there's also Wheel, which is, he's right there. There he is, man. Cruising USA over there. There's Wheel, there's Sword, there's Bird, there's Plasma Wisp, Fire, Sleep, and... oh, and Ice Climber power-up, which is by far the funniest yet most useless one. It really... oh, I almost did it, but I had to stop myself. I always forget to get this Needle. I always get the first one just out of habit. But you need this one because it will set you up for a good cycle to avoid the Wheel guy over here, which is a strat I came up with myself. You know, I do say so myself. See, because usually if you had Needle, you would end up sucking that guy up, and that's just, it's something you just don't want to do it. So luckily I'm able to avoid it through that. So the best power-ups are Sword, and then Needle, and then Fire, and then Plasma's good, but the problem with Plasma is you can't spin, and you need to spin for zips. And also, another glitch that I'm going to be showing you on the final lap, we use 5. Yeah, we do use 4 different air rides in this run, which eventually will probably only be 2, but for now, yeah. Yeah, so basically, I have a theory that all the air rides can do the glitch where I kind of got messed up a little there, where you can like boost down the wall. That's my theory. I don't know if that's true, but there's this one air ride that any of you as a kid who played this game probably knows. No, it's not the Wagon Star, dude. I wish we used the Wagon Star in this run, but unfortunately we don't. Where you do that spin down the wall as well, and we'll get to that as well, but that's gonna be in the last level, so get hype for that, right? Now the other enemies that don't get the power up, I said earlier that they're pretty good, and they're good because you could kill them and go faster. So you know, every enemy has their importance. They're all important. They all have a nice place in my heart. So this is Checker Knights. This is by far the longest level. Also, I haven't talked about the most important part of the air ride meta. All the top players, so as you see, there are different colors of Kirby, right? And you're wondering, why are you blue, Kirby? That's because that's my color, man. So the top players, we have this little like fun meta. It's not real, like you could pick whatever color you want, but we have this fun meta that like you could be whatever color you want. But if someone beats your time, they want to be that color, they can take your color, and then you have to be default pink Kirby or an unused color until you can bop their time and get your color back. And that's like my favorite part. It's so funny. It's so stupid. Right now I still have my throne as blue Kirby for now until someone comes and takes my time. I actually haven't done a full run in this in a while because I've just been grinding off screen and whatnot. But yeah, that's one of my favorite parts. And then another part that I like is in the Japanese version. Like I said, there's a big Japanese community, and they're really cool guys. They're really nice. I try to talk to them as much as I can, but alas, I do not know the language of Japan. And this isn't exactly them, but they have the track names in Japanese for this game are one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my entire life, in my entire 20 years on this earth. This level is just called Check Night in Japanese. It's kind of boring, you know. It's nothing amazing. But the first level is called Plantace, or the first Fantasy Meadows is called Plantace. Celestial Valley is called Valerion. Sky Sands is called Sandula. Frozen Hillside, and this is my favorite, is... Oh, no! I got the wheel. I didn't mean to do that. Wheel is the second worst of the power-ups. It's... You know, I actually would probably say it's the third worst, because you could get it and really not lose too much time. It's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't able to do my boost there. I kind of screwed up because I got wheel, but that's alright. I'll just take it slow through that one part. But yeah, so this next one is my favorite. Frozen Hillside is called Calda. Like, it's just so good, dude. The next Magma Flows is Mag Heat. And then there is... What else? What's after that? Oh, Machine Passage is called Steel Organ. Beanstalk Park is called Air Rune. And then... what else is after that? Oh yeah, and then Check Knight, and and then the last one, Nebula Belt, it's called Galax. Oh, it's so good, dude. It's so real. Okay. And this ends off Check Knight. So you see those little pink bubblegum, whatchamacallit, pink bubblegum switches? Those are... Okay, cool. Those are the, like, they open a big wall that will completely block you. So here is the glitch that I told you about. So remember how I said, like, you know, you get a little speed if you boost against a wall for no reason? Well, you can do that. You can do that right here. Basically what you do, look at my miles per hour. Right now, or when I'm not on the wall, I'm just going about 30. But when I am on the wall, I can go anywhere from 35, I think, to 39. If you see 39, that means you have the perfect angle. And, oh, you see it? Look at that. I got the perfect angle, but this wall readjusts. Oh, look, I still have it. How about that, man? Dude, so I'm going to go for some strats, all right? I'm going to go for some swag strats. So as you saw in the beginning of this lap, I kind of jumped off the wall because there was a question mark pod. And that's basically, we call it the cycler because I don't know what the name for it. It might actually be called the cycler. But what it does is it gives a bunch of like really fast cycles of power-ups, but I'm just gonna try to go through it and hope I don't get a bad power-up, because it is faster if you just go through it and luck out and not get a crappy power-up. So we'll see. Okay, that was good. That was not the best one. Oh, that's another power-up, Mike. Sorry, I forgot about that. All right, so we got one more because I didn't do it on the first lap because I didn't even think about it, but that's like a way that you could like get a glod in this track, is just by trying to do that and not screwing up. But yeah, so basically that's Swerve. We used to use it on a lot more tracks because it's consistent, but you don't really you don't save too much time with Swerve. It's good on Sky Sands. As you saw, I used Scooter on Sky Sands, and that was my best is only a couple seconds better than my best with Swerve, and it's much harder to get, but you know, you got to do it. You got to do it for speed. You get it. You all get it. You don't need to tell me. Oh, okay, damn it, dude. I got one of the worst ones. So remember I was saying about with plasma, you can't spin? Well, that is the case, but it's okay. Oh, no, crap. No, dude. Oh, my God. I'm such a dingus. All right, I tried to get another one to cancel out the plasma I just got, and then I immediately got more plasma. Dude, sick. Okay.
Jim, I have a question.
Dude, awesome. Yes.
You're Japanese, aren't you?
Yes. That's how I could read the Japanese names.
So we have one donation. Can I...
Wait, time!
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Sorry, I should have given you some warning.
Oh,
My bad.
Yeah, so we have one donation by Master R, 1003, the runner before Kirby's Air Raid for Pokemon Ranger.
Yes.
He donated 259 with
Wow.
the message, since I got 259 in Pokemon Ranger, I thought that I should donate this much. Also thanks for the Kirby Air Raid run. Best Kirby game ever.
Wow, thank you.
Good run.
All right, and that's it. That's it, boys.
Good run.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Yeah, by a lot, right? What was the time?
23.
Like 20? Oh, 23. Dude, that's fine. As long as I didn't get a 24, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think you messed up the most on first level. That's one.
I did, yeah. Does the direction of your quick spin have any effect of the wall zips? Yeah, but you have to have like that certain angle. It's hard to explain. It's Yeah, I don't know exactly how to explain it without just seeing it, but yeah, it's that. Oh, you mean which wall? Yeah, it could be either wall. It doesn't matter. Both walls you can, each side of the wall you can, spin. So that's that. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for growing, man.
Yeah, thanks for the run.
Yeah, and thank you for having me on the marathon.
No problem.
Appreciate
Cool.
it.
Alright, up next we got Hyrule Warriors with this nerd.
With
Named
this
Torka.
nerd here, right here.
Hyrule Warriors,
Um,
boys.
For this I will need a little bit time for setup because I have to switch some things. So yeah, we will go over to the screen.